How's it going, guys? I'm Jordan, aka Cost David is what I go by most of the time. I'm here to do a few things about me. Maybe you guys didn't know, maybe some of you did. Birth. I was born March 17th, 1992, which is St. Patrick's Day. Leprechauns, yeah. I was born premature. My mom, while in the hospital, got injected with a dirty needle for like a checkup, and so they had to emergency take me out. Yeah. Why? My nerves. Okay. They had to see. So my mom got injected with a dirty needle. Got gangrene, and so they had to do emergency C-section, take me out premature. So I was 2 pounds and some ounces. Wasn't supposed to make it. Made it through. Yeah. So I was preemie. You can't tell now. I'm 6'4". 260 pounds, big guy. Hey, yeah, wasn't always this big. I'm mixed. My dad's black, my mom's white. Shocker, I'm kind of light, get it a lot, but I am mixed. My favorite movie of all time is Secondhand Lion. It's a great theme. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's not too popular, really good movie. Favorite color, due to the fact I was born on St. Patrick's Day, excuse me, green. Green has always been my favorite color. Loved it. My aunt's a green enthusiast. Everything's green, so I kind of was forced into it, I guess, too. Favorite beer? We'll just go right into the party end of it. Favorite beer? Hangar 24. It's kind of like a shock top if you've never had it. It's kind of a little more potent, like kick of a Corona, but the flavor of a shock top. Favorite place is definitely Jackson Hole, Wyoming. My goal eventually is when I retire, hopefully 50s, 60s, I'll be able to live there. It's very expensive. It'll probably not happen, but hey, goals. We'll see, get there. I've traveled a lot. My father was a truck driver, so on my summer breaks, I would go travel with him. And so I got to see pretty much everywhere. The only places I haven't been in the US is, I've never been to Hawaii, if you consider that's the US, but Hawaii, Rhode Island, and Florida. I've never been to Florida. Those are the only places, and what I used to do is I get postcards and a deck of cards from every state, and that was always my favorite superheroes are Aquaman and Shazam for DC. Favorite Marvel is definitely the Hulk, hands down is my favorite. The Hulk, and I've really grown fond of Black Panther in this new series going on. It's really cool. If you didn't know this, I'm a big dork. I collect comics, pops, posters, all sorts of just randomness. A lot of people don't know, but I'm a dork, or geek. I'm a dork as well, but geek for sure. I have a big fear of wolves, and I love them, and they are beautiful, but I don't know, it's something about them just scares the heck out of me. I can bears all day, snakes, lions cool, except for tigers. Don't fuck with tigers either, but wolves, I don't know, they just scare me. Have their intelligence and how smart well, that's the same thing, but they're organized. It's scary. It's scary to me. So like the movie The Gray, nah, watched it, scared the heck out of me. I like to dance. I used to dance a lot. I've done a lot of cool things. I got a chance to dance with LMFAO at the fairgrounds. For a radio station, we got to do that. That was a lot of fun. Fun fact is that I've won a game show. If you didn't know this, I was on Let's Make a Deal. Went on there, I won some money. I was supposed to get a Harley, and I turned it down after, and it was a sad story. They freaked me out. They're like, you gotta pay the taxes for it right now. And I was like, right now? Like, I can't afford the taxes on a new Harley? Like, what the heck? So I turned it down. I let them keep it, which I regret it, because pretty much you don't have to pay the taxes right away. So I could have had that. Tattoos. I have my leg, which is I don't know if you guys can even see it in there, but it's a Hawaiian, Polynesian, basket weave. It's kind of a mix of all the types of travel you can do, from, like I said, Polynesian to Jamaican basket weave design to all sorts of other crazy tribal, I don't know. Then on my chest, I have a microphone with, it says music over it, made out of all the instruments I play. And on my side, I have a cross with a maple leaf for my grandma and my family and everything. My goal is I want to do my whole right side tatted. Everything from not my neck, but from my collarbone pretty much all the way down to my ankle is the goal. on my right side. And then when I'm older, I can see my left side and be like, oh, this is what I used to look like, you know. So that's kind of a dork thing to say. I have a huge family. I'm one of 9. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters, excuse me. And they're all kind of spread out from Texas to Wyoming, New Mexico. We're all kind of spread right now. But yeah, so big family. My mother is one of 8. So I have a lot of uncles, a lot of aunts, and then also my dad is one of 7. So big family, huge. I'm still nervous. Why? I love to snowboard. That is like my passion. I've been hooked on that since junior high school. And I got pretty decent, not great, but good enough to where I got a nickname called Sean Black. And which is kind of funny. It plays on my whole mixed thing, you know. Sean White, Sean Black, if you're unfamiliar. Yeah, so I got pretty good at that. That's my passion. Once a year, I go up to Colorado and I snowboard out there, and then work my way down into Wyoming and Utah, and do a lot of the terrain parks. It's a lot of fun. That's my passion. Few near-death experiences. Grand Canyons. The Grand Canyon. Almost fell off of that. Scary stuff with my little brother. He's on the edge and I'm panicking because he's on the edge, and almost fell down that. Another time is I went into a 9-hour seizure. Was not good. I have a heart murmur, so energy drinks are not good for me. And I was on a road trip with my mom. We were going to Texas, and I'm driving and I'm drinking energy monsters, putting them back, and next thing you know, my heart's beating and I don't feel good. And I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good, you gotta drive. And so the second we pull over, I go to walk around the truck, I just pass out. And so we take it to the hospital. They're like, hey dude, you got a murmur, not good for you. And I'm like, okay. So any adrenaline, even, I guess, caffeine, all that will set it off to where it pretty much stops. It will go, and then I'll have a long pause, which causes pass outs. And a funny story is actually one time I was out drinking. I was all hyped up, you know, drunk, whatever. So I'm taking a piss, and next thing I know, I pass out. I freaking hit the wall, I wake up, my pants are down, like, what the hell? My mom's like standing there like, are you okay? My freaking junk's out. It was just funny. Biggest love, I guess, is definitely my grandma and my mom. They are my world. I play quite a plethora of instruments. I started off on the violin when I was in elementary. I told my mom I wanted to be the only kid to play violin, or the only boy to play violin, and so she was like, all right, and my dad was very supportive, bought me a violin, and so I did that for a long time. And then when I got into junior high school, one of the teachers was like, hey man, like, forget that, like, play cello. He's like, it's way cooler. And I'm like, it's cooler? And he's like, all the girls love the celloists. I'm like, well, if the girls love cello players, I should be a cello player. So I played the cello, which was awesome. I played that for a few years, which came very easily due to my violin pass. Also, I doodle on the piano. My family is very musically inclined. Some of them people may know. Some work Broadway, do all that craziness. Very talented. So piano comes easy. I just pick up what they teach me and watch what they do and stuff. And, that's a lot of fun. Harmonica, picked that up actually camping with my uncle. He was like, you ever played the harmonica? And I was like, no. Well, here you go. He brought me one because we used to camp a lot and stuff. And so he taught me the ways, and it's a fun instrument. It's light, you can take pretty much anywhere. The ukulele I play due to the fact that I always wanted one, and I'm Jamaican, Canadian, and black, so the Jamaican side of me is like, hey, you need to play something cool and tropical, and the closest thing to that is a ukulele. And then I'm very cultured. I love different cultures and races and traditions and all that, and I got really into the Australian theme, I guess, or like New Zealand, and the didgeridoo, I picked that up due to that. I was like, man, I seen want to say it was like Crocodile Dundee, and I was like, they were playing it. I was like, I need to learn this. I want to play that. So I bought a didgeridoo. It's awesome. I'll probably bring it on one of the episodes or something one time. It's fun, very fun instrument. And then let's see what else I got. Guitar, obviously. Well, not obviously, you guys know, but guitar. I play guitar. I picked it up. Not even by choice, actually. Like, my dad was just like, oh, you can play this other stuff? Here's a guitar. And I'm like, thanks. I didn't want one, but I guess I'll play it for you, I guess. So I picked up the guitar, and the guitar comes fairly easy just due to all the other instruments. It's kind of get a feel for it. All right, so I was kind of the weird kid that liked Raichu. I don't know if, because everyone either liked Pikachu, or pretty much any other Pokemon, but I think I was always the Raichu kid. Raichu was my favorite, and then there was this Pokemon that always kind of caught my eye, and he was like a short little dog thing with like grass leaves on his back, like spikes almost. He was like blue and white, and then he had spikes. He had a weird nose. That's probably gonna make sense to someone out there. I can't remember what it is, but that's my favorite Pokemon. I only watched like Pokemon like the first gen and the second gen. I was more at that point into Digimon. I thought Digimon was the stuff. I love Popeye. Popeye was my stuff. The Sailor Man. Spinach. I actually ate spinach because I thought it'd get big. And now that I'm big, I wish there was something I could eat to make me small. Just kidding. I don't know, that was a bad pun. I could be any Dragon Ball Z character. I'd want to be Boo, I think. Just Boo is like vicious, but like he's on his own level. He's just, I don't even want to be Boo. I'd probably be Gohan. Gohan would be cool. Gohan or Goten. Actually, no, I don't want to be Vegeta. That's it. Final answer. Vegeta. I'm just running through all of them. Yeah, I would be Vegeta. I think he's very underrated in the Dragon Ball Z series. He's a badass. He's right up there with Kakarot, and he's just a beast.
Say you had a 5-minute spot on TV. You're gonna talk to the entire world. What would you say?
I would talk about being kind to others, man. There's so many people in this world that are just ruthless, mean, unappreciative, just kind of rude people, and that really like sets a mood on a lot of people. Me, I'm always, if you know me, I'm always like positive. Some people even think I'm weird, but I'm just very like opening I guess opening, you could say, and welcoming is better. I'm very welcoming and humble, and I like to keep people happy. If we have a conversation and you don't leave with a smile on your face, I'm trying to put that smile on your face, and I think a lot of people should really focus on that, because you never really know what people are going through in personal life or any of that, and you hit them with negativity and it really brings people down, which, like, you see kids now getting bullied online, suicides and all types of depression and stuff like that, and all that could change with a simple smile or a friendly conversation at the store, or anything like that. And I feel like, maybe people should focus more on that instead of being so rude, being mean, and leaving that sour impression on people, because that really affects people, man. It can flip your day, and if you're having a really bad day, that could just bring you down deeper than there's coming back from, I guess, in a sense. Yeah, so that's what I would say. I guess that's like peace, huh? Bring peace on earth. No, just like, don't be so rude to people. Bring joy. Try to leave a lasting impression of yourself on people, because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna matter.
True.